Hello guys, I hope you guys are doing good. I myself am doing fantastic. It's your girl Super Cabri, the host of Super Cabri channel. So today we indulge into a review of a Sweden car, and welcome to yet another episode of Reviews with Super Cabri. So today I bring to you the Volvo T8 AWD XC90. I want us to indulge into what really makes this car a really nice car. This video is proudly sponsored by Maridadi Motors. We got this Inscription T8 AWD from Maridadi Motors. Thank you so much, Maridadi Motors, for sponsoring this video. So let's get straight into the review. Things first, when you jump into this Volvo, the first thing that you love is definitely the color of the interior. I mean, all these leather perforated seats, how they look, you can tell, and the beige color, oh my god, it's really complements this car like perfectly. Now let's jump to the front, the cockpit. You see the dashboard vile inakaa vizuri, the way it's outlined. You see right now you can't see, so I want to power on the car. This is how the start button of a Volvo T8 looks like. So if I want to start the car, definitely I'm going to step on the brake pedal, then take my engine start button and tilt it to the right, towards my side. Our car is on, and you can see the display of the dashboard. Our top speed is 260. We get a lot of notifications here while we are driving. Yeah, so this is the layout of the screen, a very big screen, because it's the Inscription. This is the Inscription. So unlike the other Volvos, the D4, the D5, they really have small screens, but for the Inscription you have a bigger screen. This is our ventilation for our climate control, our AC. This is our navigation bar to our screen, and also our AC. We can control it from right here. We have these storage or the bottle holder. This is how they look, and we have our parking brake right here. We engage it and disengage it. Our drive mode, we can set our driving mode from here, and this is how beautiful the T8 gear looks like. In fact, I was trying to drive it for the first time because, to be honest, I've never driven a T8, and I was trying to move the, what do you call it, the gear, but yes, we managed, and I can tell you, I really do find it that Volvo, the Inscription T8, they really worked on the gear, you see. Yeah, and we also have a charging port right here, whereby we can have our charging adapters, whereby we can charge our devices as we travel. Fantastic. Now coming back to the steering wheel, this is what we have. The T8 Inscription gives us an option for our Bluetooth settings. You don't have to go back to our infotainment to have your settings. We can control from right here, and also we have a cruise control on the steering wheel, and definitely the Volvo emblem. That's how the front looks. About the front of this Volvo looks like. So this is the display of the screen. I want to show you how this screen works, because this car has a lot of functionalities, and this is the reason as to why you'll go for the T8, you see. So we have the radio, the Bluetooth, the TV. You can even have your iPods connected. The car status you can check from here, driver performance, and if you want to move to the next screen, just press here and then you move horizontally. Then you can see all these things that are right here. So you can have your camera right there, and this one shows your car, how your car is parked. Like right now I'm towards the edge where I've parked the car right now. You can park in and park out. Exactly, that's how it goes. Again, we can come back. Let's go back. We can park in, out. We can have our headrest fold, head up display adjustments. All these adjustments we can we can have them road signs. You see, it has a lot of functionalities, and definitely this is what makes this car really the safest car in the world, because definitely you'll just have to see all notifications. Hakuna kitu imejificha. Utaenda ati you have a faulty car that you're driving and it's not showing you like you have a problem with your car. No, you'll have all the settings of your car displayed and you see all these things. Then we have our settings for the AC, where we can still adjust on our screen. Open up our vents. So basically, yeah, this T8 is really equipped with safety. I would even say all Volvos, to be precise. Yeah. Okay, now let's move backwards. Let's move to the back seat, see the allowance, and also I'll show you the sunroof. So I've shown you the infotainment, the dashboard, or rather the cockpit. Now I want us to move to something that I myself, as super cabri, that I love very much. It's the sunroof. And for this specific T8 XC90, I love the way it has a double sunroof, and that's really a plus for me, because it gives you ambient lighting inside the car. You have a lot of light, you have a lot of fresh air if you don't have to lower your windows. So let me show you how the sunroof will just folds and opens completely, like the entire sunroof. Let's see. You just have to press. You don't have to, most cars, you just have to stay there, wait for the sunroof to fold. No, it doesn't work like that for a Volvo. We just press open and we can just relax. How cool is that? Fantastic. Now our entire sunroof is open and you can see it's a double sunroof. I want us now to open it completely. We just lift it up. Then now this one you have to hold it and it opens halfway, but we have a double sunroof. Now let's move to the back, because I want to show you the seating allowance for the people you're traveling with, and also let's look at the boot space that we have. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Let me tell you, this is a very special car. When you're inside a Volvo, a Sweden machine, you just feel like you're inside a very, very massive and a big car, comfortable car. So this is the allowance that we have for the people seated at the back seat. Definitely, you can tell I'm really, really comfortable because I have enough of leg room and I have also adequate back room. And you can tell the space from my head to the roof is also adequate space. I mean, you're not squeezed inside this car. Unlike most cars, these small cars, when you're inside them, you feel like you're a bit squeezed. I'm telling you, with the T8 XC90 AWD, you're really comfortable, whether you're the driver, whether you're the passenger. This is it. And something else that I want to tell you, this is a 7-seater. A T8 is a 7-seater. This is a perfect family car. So if you're 7 or more than 5 people in your family, just know that the T8 will serve you perfectly. So I want us to move to the back so that I can show you where the extra 2 seats are, because at the front we have 2 seats, the passenger and the driver. Accommodation for 3 people right here, that makes a total of 5. So I want to show you where we get the extra 2 seats. Come in. Also, our tailgate is up, but with the T8 we get a powered tailgate, meaning we don't need to do the heavy lifting here. So if I power, my tailgate is down, and you can see the spec that we have a Volvo T8. It's a T8, yeah, and this is a twin turbo. And you can say it has a twin engine. You're indicated right there, a 4-wheel drive car, XC90. And the dimension of this car is really big compared to the T5. That's why I'm telling you this is a perfect family car. Normally we get the spec of the T5, and the T5 is a bit compact and smaller. But the XC90 T8 is a really massive car, a big car that will accommodate you really well. So I want to show you the extra 2 seats. Yeah, you see, no heavy lifting. So yeah, we have ample space for boots, and if we don't really need all this space for using for our boots, we can now lift our extra seats. If we don't need too much boot space, this is what we do. we press there, lift up our seats, and we have our 7-seater with us. If you really don't need now the 7 seats, you can create back your boot space. That is fantastic. Now let's check and see what we get under the hood. So this is how the engine looks like. We get a 2-liter Volvo twin turbo engine. This is a turbocharged engine. XC90 T8 uses a 2-liter turbocharged and a supercharged inline 4-cylinder engine, which on its own can produce around 313 horsepower. Also, don't forget that this is an hybrid Volvo, meaning we have an electric motor system which when we combine with the performance of the engine, we get an output of approximately 400 horsepower, which is good, meaning this is a very powerful engine and a car that is really going to give us performance on the road. Now, talking about consumption, because most of you want to know how much is this car going to consume, how much am I going to spend on fuel. So the consumption is approximately 10 to 12.5 kilometers to the liter. So in every 12 kilometers you're going to get to use a liter. That is not bad. Bearing in mind also, it's not all the time that you're going to use the engine fuel. You can also switch to the electric motor system. Yeah, the XC90 serves an elegant and a stylish exterior. So these are T8. So starting from the wheels, we get 18-inch alloy rims. Coming to the front, we get our parking sensor so that we don't bump into anything while we're parking or driving. The massive emblem, the Volvo emblem, and you can see below this emblem we have our cameras. These help us in driving so that we can see where we're headed. So also more parking sensors. Yeah, we want to park correctly and not to bump onto stuff. So we get massive LED lights, and these lights give a high beam of light, and they're adaptive. So they're just bending with us and the beam of light. And you can tell with the grill that this is an Inscription. Definitely our sponsors for the day. Don't forget, Mary Daddy Motors. So we also get headlight washers. Car.
It's really on deck.
Yeah.
It's really have a good grip.
Because let's say, for example, you see a bump by accident, and you umeona, so if you decide to hold on your brakes, like ni instant, haiji drag, like, hey.
That's the Volvo advantage.
Yeah, I see. It's hard to cause accidents with a Volvo. You see? Yeah. Wow.
That's your partner.
Yeah, my partner. But I love the fact that hii gari bado ni 7-seater, ni kubwa.
Yeah, 7-seater, and it's very comfortable behind.
Yes.
Very comfortable.
Eh?
Speed of the bumps is just
So that was it for today's episode, my people. I hope you loved the review of this T8 XC90 AWD. I hope you really loved this car. For me, I think the experience of just driving it is just something top notch. I used to love the T5, but right now my love for Volvo has upgraded to T8. Yeah. So I hope we meet in the next video. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, goodbye. And for now, let me enjoy my drive. Bye-bye.